Welcome to Hollywood Celebrity 1960s, where we honor the stars who shaped television history. In today's video, we take a heartfelt look back at beloved the Waltons actors who have passed away. This touching tribute highlights the unforgettable cast of the Waltons, sharing how they looked then, how they changed over the years, and remembering their real names and ages. These beloved actors brought warmth, strength, and authenticity to one of TV's most iconic families, and their legacy continues to live on in the hearts of fans everywhere. Ralph Waite was born on June 22, 1928. He starred as John Walton, Sr. in The Waltons, which premiered in 1972, making him 44 years old at the time. Waite had a diverse career in television, film, and theater, and was also known for his political activism. He remained active in acting for decades, appearing in shows like NCIS and Bones. Ralph Waite passed away on February 13, 2014, at the age of 85 due to heart disease. His role in The Waltons remains one of his most iconic and beloved performances. Earl Hamner Jr. was born on July 10, 1923. He served as the narrator for The Waltons, a series based on his own childhood, which began airing in 1972, making him 49 years old at the time. A talented writer and producer, Hamner created and wrote for several acclaimed TV shows, including Falcon Crest. He passed away on March 24, 2016, at the age of 92 due to cancer. His warm narration in The Waltons gave the series its heartfelt tone and remains a defining element of the show's enduring legacy. Ronnie Claire Edwards was born on February 9, 1933. She joined The Waltons as Corabeth Godsey in 1975, making her 42 years old at the time. Known for her strong stage presence, she had a successful career in television and theater, with Corabeth being her most memorable role. Edwards passed away on June 14, 2016, at the age of 83 due to cancer. Her portrayal of Corabeth brought complexity and charm to the series, leaving a lasting impression on fans of The Waltons. Peggy Ray was born on March 31, 1921. She joined The Waltons as Rose Burton in 1979, making her 58 years old at the time. Ray had a long and successful career in television, often playing warm, motherly figures in shows like Grace Under Fire and Step by Step. She passed away on February 5, 2011, at the age of 89 due to heart failure. Her role as Rose Burton brought strength and warmth to The Waltons, making her a beloved part of the show's later seasons. Joe Conley was born on March 3, 1928. He portrayed Ike Godsey, the friendly storekeeper, in The Waltons, which aired from 1972 to 1981, making him about 44 years old when he started the role. Conley had a long acting career, mainly in television, with guest appearances on many popular shows before gaining fame through The Waltons. He passed away on July 7, 2013, at the age of 85. The cause of death was complications from dementia. Conley is fondly remembered for his warm and humorous portrayal of Ike Godsey, a beloved character in the series. Mary Jackson was born on November 22, 1910. She played the role of Emily Baldwin in the beloved TV series The Waltons, which aired from 1972 to 1981, making her around 61 years old when she began her role on the show. Her acting career spanned several decades, with appearances in numerous television shows and films. Mary Jackson passed away on December 10, 2005, at the age of 95. The cause of her death was due to cancer. Jackson is remembered for her gentle portrayal of Emily Baldwin, one half of the Baldwin sisters, who were fan favorites on The Waltons. Helen Klebe was born on January 6, 1907. She played Mamie Baldwin in The Waltons, which aired from 1972 to 1981, making her about 65 years old when she began the role. Klebe had a steady acting career in radio, film, and television, often portraying kind and quirky characters. She passed away on December 28, 2003, at the age of 96. The cause of death was by accident. Her portrayal of Mamie Baldwin, one half of the sweet and eccentric Baldwin sisters, became a cherished part of The Waltons and remains beloved by fans. John Ritter was born on September 17, 1948. He portrayed Reverend Matthew Fordwick in The Waltons from 1972 to 1976, making him about 24 years old when he started the role. Ritter's career took off after The Waltons, especially with his iconic role in Three's Company and many other film and TV appearances. He passed away on September 11, 2003, at the age of 54. The cause of death was an aortic dissection. As of 2025, he would have been 77 years old. Ritter is remembered for his heartfelt and sincere performance as the young, well-meaning Reverend Fordwick in the early seasons of The Waltons. Ellen Corby was born on June 3, 1911. She began playing Esther Walton, the beloved grandma, in The Waltons when the show premiered in 1972, making her about 61 years old at the time. Corby had a long and successful acting career, earning an Academy Award nomination and winning 3 Emmy Awards for her role in The Waltons. She passed away on April 14, 1999, at the age of 87. The cause of death was myocardial infarction. Corby's strong, warm portrayal of Grandma Walton made her one of the most memorable and cherished characters in the series. Will Geer was born on March 9, 1902. He began playing Grandpa Zebulon Walton in The Waltons when the series started in 1972, making him about 70 years old at the time. Geer had a distinguished career in theater, film, and television, and was also known for his political activism. He passed away on April 22, 1978, at the age of 76. The cause of death was respiratory failure. Geer's warm and spirited portrayal of Grandpa Walton made him a beloved figure on the show and earned him lasting admiration from fans. Michael Learned was born on April 9, 1939. She began portraying Olivia Walton, the loving mother, in The Waltons when the show debuted in 1972, making her about 33 years old at the time. Learned had a successful career in television and film, winning 3 Emmy Awards for her role as Olivia Walton. She continued acting in various roles after The Waltons. As of 2025, she is still alive and is 86 years old. Throughout her career, Learned was praised for her heartfelt and compassionate portrayal of Olivia Walton, becoming an iconic figure in television history. Richard Thomas was born on June 13, 1951. He began playing John Boy Walton, the eldest son, in The Waltons when the series first aired in 1972, making him about 21 years old at the time. Thomas had a successful acting career, earning an Emmy Award for his role on the show. After The Waltons, he continued to work in television, film, and theater. As of 2025, he is still alive and is 73 years old. Richard Thomas's portrayal of John Boy Walton earned him a lasting place in television history, and his thoughtful and earnest performance continues to be cherished by fans of the show. Robert Whiteman was born on January 30, 1951. He joined The Waltons in 1978, replacing Richard Thomas as John Boy Walton for the final 3 seasons of the show. At the time, Whiteman was about 27 years old. While his role as John Boy was brief compared to Thomas, he received praise for his portrayal of the character during the later years of the series. After The Waltons, Whiteman continued acting in television and films, though he never achieved the same level of fame. As of 2025, he is still alive and is 74 years old. Whiteman's portrayal of John Boy Walton remains a part of the show's legacy. John Walmsley was born on February 22, 1958. He began portraying Jason Walton, the talented musician and second eldest son, on The Waltons when the series premiered in 1972, making him about 14 years old at the time. Walmsley's career spanned both acting and music, and he gained recognition for his performances on the show, particularly for his musical talents. After The Waltons, he continued to pursue a career in music, recording and performing as well as acting in television and film. As of 2025, he is still alive and is 67 years old. Walmsley's portrayal of Jason Walton remains one of the standout characters of the series. Judy Norton was born on January 29, 1958. She began portraying Mary Ellen Walton, the determined and strong-willed eldest daughter, on The Waltons when the show premiered in 1972, making her about 14 years old at the time. Norton enjoyed a successful career, with The Waltons being her most famous role. She continued acting in television and film after the show ended and also became involved in writing and directing. As of 2025, she is still alive and is 67 years old. Norton's portrayal of Mary Ellen, a character who grew from a girl into a confident woman, remains one of the most beloved roles in the Walton series. Eric Scott was born on October 20, 1958. He began portraying Ben Walton, the third eldest son of the Walton family, on the Waltons when the series premiered in 1972, making him about 14 years old at the time. Scott enjoyed a successful acting career, with the Waltons being his most prominent role. After the series ended, he continued to work in television and film but shifted his focus to other ventures, including business. As of 2025, he is still alive and is 66 years old. Scott's portrayal of Ben Walton, a character who grew from a mischievous young boy into a responsible adult, remains one of the cherished performances on the show. David W. Harper was born on October 4, 1961. He began portraying Jim Bob Walton, the youngest Walton son, on the Waltons when the series premiered in 1972, making him about 11 years old at the time. Harper had a successful acting career, and his role as Jim Bob, the fun-loving and adventurous boy, became one of his most beloved. After the Waltons, he stepped away from acting and pursued a career in business. As of 2025, he is still alive and is 63 years old. Harper's portrayal of Jim Bob Walton, who often brought humor and heart to the series, remains an iconic part of the show's legacy. Mary Beth McDonough was born on May 4, 1961. She began portraying Erin Walton, the second eldest daughter, on the Waltons when the show premiered in 1972, making her about 11 years old at the time. McDonough had a successful career after the Waltons, with appearances in various television shows and films, though she is best known for her role as Erin. She also became an advocate for breast cancer awareness after her own battle with the disease. As of 2025, she is still alive and is 64 years old. McDonough's portrayal of Erin Walton, a caring and determined young woman, remains one of the standout performances in the Waltons. Thank you for joining us on this nostalgic journey through the lives and careers of the Waltons cast. If this tribute moved you, please give it a thumbs up, share your favorite memories in the comments, and subscribe to Celebrity Hollywood Classic for more timeless stories and respectful tributes to Hollywood's most cherished stars. Until next time, keep celebrating the legends who made television truly unforgettable.